Breaking news continuing our coverage of the explosion at an asphalt plant in Ellis County. People living miles away say they could hear the loud boom. Good evening, I'm Clarice Tinsley. That explosion and fire happened at around 8 o'clock off of I-45 in Ennis. Sky 4 right now giving you a look at the scene. This is U.S. Polyco plant. The good news, no injuries have been reported. The fire is under control. Let's go live to Fox 4's Blake Hansen. Blake.
And Clarice, we're right off of I-45 on a service road that is closed off right now. Just in the last 15 minutes or so, we saw crews go up in a ladder over that tank where you see the smoke coming out. They started putting water on it. They've stopped at this point in time. We show you the look, though, from Sky 4 above. You can see quite a bit of smoke that is around this area at this U.S. Polyco plant. Our understanding is that around 7:30 or so, there was an asphalt container that blew its top. It's not clear why, but that was what caused that loud explosion heard all over the area. And then there was a fire. We'll show you some home video where you can see when there were still flames at the plant. That fire was contained within the plant. Ennis Fire took a defensive position and said at one point in time that it was going to let it kind of burn itself out. We're not sure if that's still the plan or exactly how long the fire would burn. No injuries as a result of this fire, and the mayor here says no environmental concerns either. This was something, though, that was very concerning for people all across this area, even outside of Ennis, who heard this very loud explosion. We talked to a resident a short time ago, heard that noise. It sounded like thunder, shook the house. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Man, I knew it was something bad, but I wasn't really sure what it was. Once I started, my dad got phone calls about the company. I was just like, oh man, I hope nobody's hurt. I hope everything's okay. And a lot of stuff's been happening in this area recently, so.
And we'll show you this image from Sky 4 where it looks like the lid from the container possibly on top partially of a truck in the parking lot down there. We couldn't tell from the distance how great the damage was of that. But again, the good news out here is that no injuries reported. Our understanding is the fire is still going on at this point in time, and Ennis Fire plans to take a defensive position, let this fire burn out, but no injuries, no environmental concerns. I did call U.S. Polyco. I have not heard back at this point in time. We're trying to get information, of course, on exactly how this happened, this explosion that caused concern for a lot of people in the area earlier this evening, Clarice.
Yeah, definitely. Did the company give you any idea, or did firefighters give you any idea, Blake, how many people were working in the Polyco plant at the time?
No, we didn't, but we did hear from a lot of people who were chiming in on social media that were saying we were checking in with our family members, calling to try and get some information and make sure they're okay. Of course, we know right now that everyone is okay, but clearly there were some people here. We just don't know how many at the time, Clarice.